Is it working? Okay, hi guys. Welcome back to some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, after fighting what I would pretty much call like basically our match and just barely defeating it, we obtained something for our mission and we're ready to roll back. How much does the wine give you? 15. Okay, so I guess we'll eat the bread roll and we should have enough to drink the wine. There you go. Remember, it's only we're not getting drunk, it's only for, you know, nourishment. Right, I have to check a little bit again. So I went ahead and checked on the internet a little bit on the things, and it seems that, you know, I forgot, for the Master Strike you basically have to parry like before the green shield appears, so you have to basically anticipate the attack and quickly press the parry button then, and that's how you do the Master Strikes. And as for these combos, you usually gonna have to do them out of a clinch for the most part. But yeah. We could also work with the mace a little bit. I can't remember. Oh, this one was well worn. Could be pretty good to getting our armor a little bit lower. But anyway, let us. We have the documents from this guy who is running away, a little bit in circles, but eventually running away. And yeah, we need to bring them back to Ratai, so let's go ahead and do that. I don't have any like sort of side quests or thing to do. My guy is a little bit tired and obviously a little bit injured after that fight. That was a very brutal fight, you know. I was going to say it was too difficult a little bit, you know. I know, I understand. I was getting annoyed while fighting, but let's admit we were fighting against pretty much like our match, our friendly rival. This was like a battle between Naruto and Sasuke, if you could go if you could make that sort of comparison. So okay, you know, I'll let it slide this time. Right. And you know, we can finish this right in time for the night time so we can go and sleep and recover our energy and health. So that should be fine, hopefully. We do need to buy some better equipment for our horse. And we still don't know. I think maybe the riding boots can be repaired at the horse guy. Either that or it's able to be repaired at the guy who are making skin things, like, so not the tailor but the oh, there's, yeah, a cobbler. I think that might help with that. Do we know any cobblers? There's probably gotta be one in Sassau. It's a pretty big city. There's none in Talmberg or Merhoed, and none over here. Yeah, might be possible that this guy is the only one, so we'll check it out. But till then,
good day, Henry.
And good day to you too, sir. Let us give the documents, and we have the balanced diet buff up again, which is very good. Gonna have to try and not lose it this time. Let's wash ourselves after the fight. Was pretty tough fight. Probably got all sweaty and dirty. Oh, come on with the loading. Are you serious? Okay, let's see. Where is this guy?
God save you. What can I do for you?
And
another thing.
God be with you.
Have you met the local lord?
Sir Hanush. Of course. He's a jovial sort and doesn't know what fear is.
Thanks.
Alright, nothing really interesting in small chat, although we could do that. So interesting how the toilets were available over here. There you go, Tobias.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Well,
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes, a certain knight turned up there. Turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
right.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
I already
We live
said
in
that.
such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
I haven't thought about that. Could be.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins. Then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, but this is interesting. Here's an outlying description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way.
Yeah.
This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Yeah.
Well,
Good
it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Yeah.
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square.
Fairly well then. Sounds like we have our mission. Pretty convoluted story, if you ask me. Also have to find and talk with Ulrich again. We'll go and see if I can repair my shoes at the cobbler, first things first. Then I'll go and probably have my guy take a sleep. And then after that, we'll go on and hit Sasa. Alright. Yeah, that should work out, so I'll see you then. Alright, we're back to the game. Just find it really amusing that it's raining inside the game and it's raining outside, like in the real world. But yeah, let us check some of the forgeries, I suppose, like the guy said. And check in with Ulrich as well. Is it where's the Forgery. Oh, it's a little bit up around. Think I must have taken a wrong turn. But yeah, indeed, the cobbler does repair the shoes, so my shoes are back in full condition over there. Well slept, well ate, well everything pretty much. So yeah, we should be in good condition. God damn, it's so hot in here. Jesus, sweating all over. Can't speak with him, I guess. Where is your leader? Take me to your leader. Where the hell is your fucking... It's as if he's somewhere here, but not quite. It's so weird. It's clearly not the artisan, but I can't seem to find anyone else. I suppose we'll just pass and go the other side. And no, that doesn't mean dying in this case. Let's check. I mean, I suppose we can talk to Ulrich first. This should be fine. Oh god damn it! Why is my phone so? Sorry. Got a message. Oh, nothing important. Don't ride horses and text, guys. It's important. It's important that you do not do that. It's very dangerous. Lockpick easy. Is he fucking sleeping in here? Yo, wake up. Hello? Yellow. Oh, this one is uninteractable, but this one... Hello?
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
The other
I
part.
see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Right, interesting. Sorry for waking you up. Important investigation. Alright, so what we have? Talk to Master Painter. Wait, you're telling me he's here? Oh, trespassing, never mind. Oh, I can play dice. Yeah, not quite interested in that right now. Loving the music though. Hello!
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Humble service you may be
Here
indeed.
you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
Monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red pang, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need Quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to
All
know
right.
now.
I'm not a painter.
But when you care to buy something before you go, or play a game, I really need some money. I've been waiting here. It's getting expensive.
What we have
Why
for
not?
sale?
Show me what you have to offer.
Tavern life. Drinking and alcoholism. Treasure map. I'll get treasure map, and I suppose a fine wine would work well too. Fine, let's get this one as well. Here you go. Hope you're happy. I don't want to play dice with him because then I'm afraid I might beat him and leave him with even less money than he already has. Should be kind of embarrassing. Woolrich documents. Hey, we can actually read them? Wait. I completely thought about that. Unmolested passage in the mission to uphold the honor of the great. Sit down. Here of our Lord. Examination of the coin. Fairly well. I think we have enough to do that. At least not right now. I'm interested in the treasure map though. Hey, our reading skill increased. Monastery. Sasau. Wait, I think we know this place. So north. South to Sasau. East to Monastery. And you cross a bridge and then it's on a house on a hill between 2 things. I guess it must be over this bridge. Or... Nah, it can't be because it's set to the right the monastery and left the Sasau, so it must be somewhere over here. Fairly decent. I'm not gonna go treasure hunting right now, and even if I do, I'm not gonna do it while recording. Might take too long time, but it's good to know. And hoopla! Ooh, that was an amazing jump. And hoop! Hey, wonderful. All right, let's see if we can check out with this guy. Vitus. I think we talked with him before.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
You might be, or might not. So works the same for me. Noble horseshoes. Yeah, sure. How about we actually equip it? How do you do that? Move to horse, and then from here. There you go. Equip. Lovely. Now he has some proper things that you can use. Find out. Underfit. Yeah, okay, let's talk to the overseer at the monastery. Ooh, this looks amazing. Whoa, alright. I am loving this. Careful. Oh. Sorry about that.
Hey, who's there?
This guy is just drunk off his ass. Are you there? There you go.
I am honored a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Yes, yes.
I'm looking for some Quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
Well, that's less than helpful. Your assistant being... where exactly? Like in the same place? Overseer's hand. There you go.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Don't lie to me.
Can't you? In the Sasau monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota. A scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
Alright, try to stay out of trouble next time, I guess. Some interesting things you have over here. Alright, anyhow. So... can speak to Master Fayfar again. It's weird that we don't go in to that chapel directly. I guess we don't want to ambush them this time. We want to see how the investigation goes first. Official regulation, you know. Man, this horse is amazing. Oh boy, yep. Just cut through everything like butter, man. Look at this. Fucking drifting like Formula 1 cars. Even though such things didn't even exist there. Oh, okie dokie. Alright. Knock knock.
Someone there?
No. Can I please not have the door closed in front of me by headless people? I would really much appreciate that.
Hey, look out!
Sorry.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I guess he's not wearing
You look
the
different,
thing.
Master.
Yeah.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapata.
Yeah.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard, Master Engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something.
What the hell? Why? Why would he get offended and what? I'm confused. Check the engraving workshop, yeah. God damn, I have to keep going back and forth between like the lower part of Sassa and the higher part, or north and the south, whatever you wanna call them. Come on, let's go. Don't have time to waste over here. It's my attempt at making some drifting sound effects. May or may not be authentic. Whoa, alright. Wow, the textures are just lovely. Especially when they do not load, but anyhow. Let's see how we ask with tact. Wait, don't we know this guy already?
Good day to you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
Speech of intelligent
he shares
people.
the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
So he's just drunk.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
Maybe.
May I ask why?
He owes me money.
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you.
Good enough.
Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular
Oh my god, what happened? Do I want to know?
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Okay,
I'll leave you to your work.
I'll go. It's enough details for now. Wrong door. Okay. Right. Well then. Yeah. I suppose we just talk to him directly. So weird that sometimes you have this. I mean, in Cecil you have the fast travel in between the points of the city. It's also true in like Rat's Eyes. So I should use them instead of just driving my horse around. Not that it's not cool and all, but you know, takes time. Alright, let me get my character to eat something over here. Why does the fine wine? 18. Well, we're fine for now. Alright, the baker, like they said. Oh, here he is.
God be with you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
Yeah.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzik Kobala.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rappator mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
Huh.
You just incriminated yourself.
One man's word against another. Like I said, I'll deny everything.
And do you really think that's going to help you? Your word means nothing. You've got the tools, the knowledge, and the workshop. The only thing missing is a motive, but I'm guessing it's money.
I don't give a fuck about money.
So what then?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
How dare you haggle him? Fine.
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Damsel in distress.
In the Skalitz Hills.
Oh,
There are some
really?
abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my saviour.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't really get my hopes up if I were him. Alright, so we don't really need to speak with the madman at the bathhouse. So we might as well just go for that. Is it in the side quest? How do we get there? By the looks of it, Rovna is the closest one. Or I could, yeah, I should go Skalitz, has a straight road. Might have deactivated the side quest again, but Doesn't matter. Alright, let's go. Let's try and save her, and then we'll probably end the episode. Still raining outside. Had plans to go shopping, but seems like the plan is to stay and play more of these games. So, you know, good for you, I guess. Oh, there is a settlement over there that I didn't know of. Bunch of weird places and burnt things. I think technically we should be passing close to the camp, but because of how fast travel works, we cannot interrupt it, so we'll have to go back. It's annoying like that, but what can we do? Anything happened in Skalitz ever since then? Did they think about starting to rebuild, or it's still just an abandoned mess? Yeah, it doesn't look all too great. Yeah, the memories. This is where we started playing, man, and you know, things just took the turn. And they took the turn fast. But we've become a great man in the time since then. Oh, by the way, I've also equipped the oh, this looks pretty terrible. So equipped the other bow that I bought like very early on and couldn't able to use, the U longbow. I can showcase it off over here. Only if you'd have some arrows to shoot with. Can you not shoot the fucking bow? What the fuck? There you go. Okay, this is weird. Oh, there you go. It's a long time to aim it. But yeah, this should be basically the strongest bow available. Does require a lot of strength at the very least to use. Seems we may have probably found the camp. Yep. Maybe we can negotiate. I mean, I am a charismatic knight and all. Have a sword and everything. Just casually approaching.
Hey.
Hello, gentlemen.
Who's there?
Oh, I am trespassing, am I?
Well, who's there? Look what's come crawling out from under some rock. Alarm! You asked for it. Two arms! Get over here!
Ooh, there you go. This is the Master Strike that I was talking about. Ooh, right. Alright, got them both. Now there's only this guy. Finish him! Wow, we just butchered them. Holy shit. Alright, let's see what they had. Ooh, key to shed. That might be useful. I'm gonna grab, just like before, only the most valuable things in the hopes of selling them. Another key to shed. Do every one of them have their own separate key? Dark Saxon something, whatever. And I'm overcumbered again. Yeah, they all have key to the shed. Oh, good hunting, bro. That looks pretty good. Alright, let me just transfer all this junk to my horse. And we'll sell it later. Yeah, we have 3 keys to the shed. And I'm still trespassing. Not quite trespassing if the guys you're trespassing on are already dead, you know. Do you get what I'm saying? Come on. It's been a while since I lockpicked something. Empty? God damn it. Fucking freeloaders, man, every time. We could have just lockpicked it.
I'll do anything. Just please take me away from...
They won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared than me.
I'd say so.
We should probably set off.
Yep.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
Just making sure. Not trying to hit on her or anything. It's interesting that you could have done that, you know. So you could have said that, oh, I would have definitely went to rescue you. Or you could have been completely opposite and just like, oh my god, please shut up. I saved you, just let me get done with this. Oh boy, are we fast. Jesus, look at that. Woo! It doesn't go that fast when I fast travel usually. Huh. Alright. Have to remember to stop to the blacksmith or whatever to sell my shit and also repair my equipment. Well, that fight went a lot better. Now obviously the guys we were fighting weren't particularly threatening, but yeah, we did it. Where the hell is he now? Is he in over here? No, he's like in that place below. It's very weird, but anyway. Hey, I saved your bitch.
God be with you.
Yeah.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know. Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings on with Rapita.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a knight they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I
Oh.
thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Oh.
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get...
Yeah, you got a main level and a
luck,
speech level.
And thanks for the help.
No problemo. Alright. So, He should be... Could it be over here? No. Oh, he is going to work. It's pretty fast. Should go and talk to the bathhouse guys, or should we just follow him to lure him out and see who follows? I suppose we can talk over here, but...
I hear you're at odds with Apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
It's solved.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
She's alive and well. I saved her.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
I'd like to know more about the kidnapping.
There's nothing else to know, bro. We already solved it. Yeah, you're a little bit behind schedule, you know. Who the hell is this guy?
Are you Rappator by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
Shall we go straight for the
I know
jugular?
you buy Quicksilver for those counterfeiters.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
What? I mean, leave it for another time, bruh. What? Seriously? Oh my fucking god! They've just punched him. Ah, shitballs. You stop! Someone just trip him, are you serious? Oh, my guy is running out. Jesus, this guy is running like a madman. You're done for.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is.
Don't worry.
Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, It used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it and the workshop is inside.
Okay.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
The Sasa works. Ah, we felt that.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone
Excuse
knows
me.
that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yezhek led a revolt of the vassals, but the Yobs rounded them all up. Only Sir Yezhek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Interesting.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get run off back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
Yeah.
So who's Sir Yezhek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
Okay.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
You're not worth tainting my sword with your blood. Now get lost before I change my mind.
Yeah. I mean, if he, like, escapes... Oh, he's just casually walking away. I was to say, if he escapes, then, you know, there's not much of a problem. Secure... will reach help. Find the entrance. Oh, so we can get Ulrich to help us. Oh my god, we can go co-op buddy on the mission. That's pretty amazing. But that'll have to wait until next time. So if you guys enjoyed watching, make sure you have a like, subscribe to see more. I did manage to get the Master Strike in that combat with the bandits, if you saw. That was pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully I'll get better and better at those. And I'll see you next time when we're going to make. Bye bye!